That's great. It's typical of my day so far. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. I'm just breaking up my Oblivion run with a little bit of this because Conan, which, if you remember, was one of my old favorites, it's probably... Yep, there we are, up for half a minute. Okay. This was... Oh, hi, I'm back on cam again, by the way. I mean, sort of, It's, I got my corner cam back because it's not too much of a problem in this game. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have it in the wrong, I have it in the wrong corner, don't I? It's going to be blocking my health bars. Well, anyway, I'll just kill the cam in a minute. But I just want to say hello and see, I've, redecorate the place a little bit over here. I don't think I've shown it to anyone since I was doing, what do you call it? What's the last game I did with Cam? Because I know I started my Oblivion run with Cam, but that was I think I started doing that sometime where I was mixing that with Borderlands for a while. And Borderlands I had Cam on. I don't really feel like moving it around again in OBS, but I'm just going to chat for a couple of minutes. This game got a massive update. It apparently, well, if my cam isn't covering it, I guess I could just do this now. Alright, that should just be on the game itself and not with no cam. That little thing in the corner says Age of Sorcery, which is the new... This is going to be kind of, apparently, there are going to be ages now. There's going to be kind of like, there's going to be seasons, kind of like how there's, I guess, seasons in Destiny, or there's like rifts in DBD, things like that. There's going to be Battle Pass and store and all that exciting stuff, and everyone's very excited about it. And by excited, I mean incredibly angry in a lot of cases, because, yeah, I don't know why. I don't think people were like, oh, my microtransactions, my monetization, and it's like, they're basically going to the same payment model that DBD has had for like 6 years. Which I don't like. I mean, some people don't like that either, but I don't consider it unreasonable, considering that they're constantly running live servers and constantly updating and constantly, still doing stuff for the game. It's not just like one set of content that you just buy in solo forever. It's kind of, which is nothing wrong with that either. I love that type of game too. As you've seen, I've, played the heck out of Oblivion and so on. And I've also soloed a lot of games that do have multiplayer. But, I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what I don't think I'm going to be buying too much stuff from this, because, I already have all the DLCs. I have so many cosmetics and sets, and I have so much content to play with in this that I don't really feel like I'm starved for content. And I have Isle of Sipta, and I figured out how to do dedicated servers, sort of, except that I can't actually get anyone to sort of help me test it or anything, because everyone's been busy. But anyhow, I'll let you know if I ever make any progress on that. I might, I don't know if that's going to be something I stream or something, because, I don't know if I want to stream, if I'm messing around a dedicated server that I'm hosting myself with friends, I don't know if I want to be streaming from the same machine and taxing the CPU and the connection and everything else, and kind of making the experience not great for everyone, so... I don't know. Let me gonna go into single player for a bit, because I just want to see if and how and what this changes for my existing solo campaign bases. I want to activate co-op for the session. No, play in single player. Check permissions. I'm going to check my Exiled Lands set, which I think... everything should still be here. This isn't like a server wipe or anything. At least I certainly hope not. But apparently certain things will be changed. Like, for example, the Witch Doctor feat which is what allows me to make those cool undead followers that I had hanging around behind my giant apartment building thing by Sandstone Plaza. Apparently that feat has been phased out because there's a new way to get undead followers now because we have sorcery. Because now it's like our sword and sorcery game is actually not just you with the sword and occasionally everyone else and like maybe occasionally you with the sorcery. It's like you actually can sort of play a mage or wizard character now. But it's sort of the Lovecraftian type magic where it's like, you know, it's sort of not good for you and you have to corrupt yourself to, you know, take advantage of it. So there's certain drawbacks to everything you're doing with it. And a lot of it is going to be creepy and spooky and, you know, general cosmic horror shenanigans. So, you know, it sounds kind of exciting. I mean, it's an aspect of the stories they didn't do too much with because you just had sort of, you basically in the basic game, closest you really get to doing magic is making your, you know, your alchemy bench or like, you know, fireball cauldron or whatever. And like I said, like the stuff like the witch doctor feat, that's about as much magic as you do in this game normally. Well, the map room I guess is magic also because it teleports you, but attributes have been updated. All of your distributed attribute points have been reset due to significant changes in the progression system. Okay. There are also a few changes to the default bindings that would hopefully feel more natural for new players. You can change them back in the settings. We've also exposed a few more to be rebound to allow more flexibility. Actually, I've been waiting for that forever because there are a lot of things that you can rebind, like take all, that there's nowhere in the menu to do it. You have to go into the initializations. Also find a backup of your previous input bindings there. Saved config input. Okay. Well, that's pretty considerate of them. Okay. A few new input bindings have been added as part of the new construction mode. Your settings have thus been reset to default to avoid incompatibilities with previous bindings. Well, I think I was mostly using default bindings for that anyway. There's a few changes to default bindings that would hopefully feel more natural for new players. You can change it back in settings. We've also exposed a few more to be rebound to allow more flexibility. You can also find a backup of your previous input bindings. Oh, I think this is part of the same thing. It was just under the other alert. So, okay. Okay, everything was like in no texture land for a second there, because that's what I'm presuming that's what the purple means, but... they did, yeah, they nuked all my bindings, right? I think we just talked about that. Also, my attributes are crap and probably over-encumbered. We have challenges, and we have, like, challenges. I guess there's going to be, like, dailies or something. What do you say? Pray to the grave on Tellus Island. On Tellus Island, harvest black ice. Visit the Shrine of the Oracle. Feathers of a vulture nest, harvest. Okay. And so these all get you, like, XP bonuses or XP multipliers. Challenges reset in 6 hours. Oh, and you can mulligan them. You can, like, re-roll challenges if you don't like the ones you got. That's kind of cool. Alright, that's interesting. Let me fix my attributes before anything else. They completely redid the attribute system. It's just, like, I was watching some of the streams where they talked about this, and it's, okay, apparently they've changed, okay, now it's expertise, I think they meshed encumbrance and survival together into expertise, it feels like. Expertise determines the maximum weight you can carry, and it also looks like some of the survival perks got moved, or the more useful ones got moved over to here. Some of the encumbrance perks and stuff were just not really, they weren't all that, so. Grit determines stamina pool and has a direct effect on armor. Okay, so now it's grit is your armor stat and not your agility. What does agility do? Agility determines damage you do with agility-based weapons, helps you act after a dodge, and slightly increases the size of your stamina pool. Okay, so there's a little overlap between what these do now. Fatality determines size of your health pool and still has some perks. Authority determines the amount of damage your followers deal. Oh, and the amount of concussive damage you deal. So this is your gaining and managing followers stat, sort of getting them and making them more effective. Strength determines damage you do with strength-based weapons and slightly increases how much you can carry. I really need a glass of water. I'm sorry, my mouth is drying out here already. Okay. So, I mean, I usually try to be... I mean, whether it's a great idea or not, I usually try to be balanced. How do I do this? Okay. This is to pop points into here. I mean, I don't know how far these points are going to go. I don't know. I'm assuming the cost, like, doubles or something after I get a certain point. It's really questionable whether my existing tactics and loadouts, like, how well they're going to translate here. Choose a perk. Combo Master. Combo finishers deal more damage. Second scan. Equipped armor weighs 25% less. That could actually be handy if I actually start using better armor. I kind of want to... I'm kind of trying to go toward, like, damage over tanking and whatever so far. So let me pick that. Apparently the cost does not... These aren't escalating costs, so... I could probably afford to balance the build out pretty well here. Choose a perk. Deadshot, arrows and thrown weapons travel twice as quickly and deal 15% more damage to distant targets. Precision strike, 10% additional armor penetration while carrying a medium or lighter load. Well, I mean, the number of times I'm not nearly over encumbered is pretty rare, so maybe I should probably just take Deadshot. Everyone knows I'm a pack rat, as you've seen from my Oblivion run, which is kind of going down in flames right now. It's always a little frustrating when, you know, the build you had high hopes for, like, you start hitting mid-levels and it just starts getting less and less viable, and everything you do to try to fix it just seems to make it worse, which is kind of where my Oblivion run is going right now. I don't know, maybe I'm being pessimistic about it. Resurgence. Receive a one-time healing effect when your health drops below 50%. Can be received again after being fully healed. Yeah. Fast Healer. You receive 50% increased healing from healing effects. I might actually just take Fast Healer. I'm assuming that means, like, food and potions. Commanding Presence. Your active followers are inspired by your battle prowess and have their health restored when you deal damage in combat. That actually sounds really good. It might help me, like, keep my followers from dying stupidly, as long as I'm, like, willing to get in there and do some work. Healthy Diet. Your active followers gain passive health regeneration when not engaged in combat. Seems more of a quality of life thing, that at least you can be sure that they're healing up nicely between fights. I might actually just go with that, just for laziness. Sorry. Endurance. Your stamina regenerates 25% faster, or Stout. Increase your armor by 1/5 of your current stamina. I spend a lot of time wearing relatively light armor and running around everywhere, like, you know, using the sprint bar a lot, so I would rather have my stamina regen. I'm always overusing my stamina. Going for the balanced build here. I guess that's going to be it here. Efficient Harvest. Final hit when harvesting grants twice as many resources. Or Careful Harvest. You are twice as likely to gather rare resources when harvesting. I actually like that, because there's sometimes, like, when you're trying to get gold nuggets from the obsidian nodes and stuff, that can be kind of frustrating. And also trying to get iron in the early game when you're just hitting rocks with a with your stone pickaxe, like a few extra pieces can be handy. I might actually do this. Yeah, careful harvest. Alright, so none of these sound terrible. What does Battle Pass look like for this? I mean, these are not bad looking. I don't mind them, to be perfectly clear. A lot of the themes of this stuff are going to be like meh, because I was just not really that interested in playing a sorcerer that, like, I think I was like the only person who didn't complain about like, well, why can't I, like, throw fireballs and lightning bolts and stuff in this game? And it's like, because this isn't Oblivion, it's not Skyrim, it's Conan. It's like, it's not really as common in that setting. I mean, like, that there aren't wizards running around everywhere. Wizardry is kind of like a spooky, esoteric thing, and not like something that not every street corner in every city has a mage's guild. I don't know. I guess it's a matter of taste. Game tweak update requires a restart. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to have to look it up sometime. I wish I could explain it to you, and I can't. I guess some of these are going to be free. Crom coins. Unlock 2 levels to claim. This item will grant Crom coins to your account. Yeah, but what is the battle? Is this, I don't get any of these without the battle pass? Now, what is this? This is free. It says illusory eye patch. Unlock 4 levels to claim. This item will be delivered to your character's inventory. This item can only be claimed once. Chicken dance emote. Okay, I mean, I respect it. Somebody's gonna want that. It's not really like my biggest priority right now, but I could see the appeal. Arcane Candelabra. Wall paint. Thaumaturgy. It means magic. It's just the word for magic. I don't really know what Crom coins do yet, because I'm not that far into. Spirit grants a drinker the temporary ability to perform Call of the Dead. Arcane motif walls. Some cute walls. I mean, I have a million walls segments from like 8 DLCs that I don't actually use yet, though. So, I mean, I'm probably not the target audience for this. Wall torch burning with white flame. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. We already have like blue torches and torches you can dye and stuff, though. I mean, that's freaking cool. I like that. I don't know if I like it enough to go try to unlock like 14 levels of this rift or whatever, but rift, so battle pass, something, age, whatever we're gonna call it. Detect resources, potion, arcane staff. Can I put on my robe and wizard hat yet? I guess level 3 eroticism. It's kind of a cool necromancy paint. I mean, my character's in a necromancy. Oh, dude. I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's like honestly a little creepy for my taste. I'm not really that much into the undead as like mounts. It actually looks kind of uncomfortable for both of us. Illusory balancing daggers. Capable of cutting and dicing, slashing and slaying. Daggers are for those who like to get in close and wreak havoc, then move to a safe distance while their foes bleed out. I mean, again, I also have like a dozen pairs of daggers that I don't use all of them. I don't think I've even tried everything yet. Key banner. That is a nice war paint, though. I like the thorn one better. The thorn, where was the thorn? That's so freaking cool. Yellow won't do. It's a little underwhelming, but I don't know. Grants the sick. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, that's the emote I would have reacting to that horse. Yeah. Potion of invisibility. Okay, well that's pretty significant. And this is free, so I guess we don't need the battle pass to get it if we get that far, or like how does this work exactly? Armored hyena. Okay, well that's kind of funky looking. Slow fall. That would have helped me in a couple of places. Warm hands emote. What is it with the wall torches? Why is it? Why are those even a thing? Elixir of Darkness, Arcane Motif Frames. Okay, that's kind of that's another pretty nice war paint. I wonder if you can do those in different colors. You can only get it in like the inky color there. Curio Cabinet, Field Armor. I mean, this is all like, you know, I don't mind any of this, but it's not like oh my god, I gotta have it. So I'm not exactly, you know, if I'm supposed to experience like fear of missing out from, or whatever it is people are babbling about from this, it's like I'm not really fearing it or missing out right now. So I don't know, I kind of like my actual living horses. I mean, you know, to the extent that I can keep horses alive in this game, which I kind of suck at. Because I generally not great at keeping my favorite followers alive. I've had many mishaps. Many red shirts have like perished on my away missions. Before my character like stands here and starves to death or something, let me try and do something. Okay, I'm moving around. Let me see how far I can run here. Keep using my thumb button for something that is no longer bound to the thumb button. Why don't I check my options and see what I can do? Well, there's also a bazaar here. Black Magic starter set. I had an electronics kit once. Guess that's like, this is kind of like that, but for Black Magic. Goes background, Sandstone set 2. What is this exactly? More sandstone construction parts. Oh. Chimneys and rough timber. I mean, this has sort of like a certain Swiss Family Robinson appeal here, but I mean, I have a gazillion sandstone parts here. Ancient art. Those look kind of neat. Apparently they're on sale or something. Weapons from an age undreamed of. Dragonbone Katana, Lemurian Spear, Entire Short Sword. This item can be found in the Ancestral Knowledge category of the Knowledge menu when bought. Okay, so you're getting the recipe and you still have to craft it, I guess. Don't take anything I'm mumbling here as gospel. I really do not know how any of this works yet. I'm probably getting some of this wrong or explaining it wrong. I also don't want this to be E forever because I like my side buttons. Hey, buddy. I don't think I have a pet the wolf emote or something, but Okay, okay. Let me see more if my attacks work more or less the same now. Did they get rid of the ink trails by default? Because I used to have that on, I think. I don't know if that was... Or at least it doesn't look very pronounced right now. Okay, then, well, there it was, like, for the secondary, it's kind of visible. Yeah. Like those, like, Savage Sword of Conan comic, like, ink trails as you're swinging your thing around. Just sort of tooling around here just to see what's different. So apparently the giant monetization atrocity that everyone is losing their mind over is that they give you a bunch of stuff that you can safely ignore. But you can buy it or grind for it if you want to, but, you know, other than that, it's like, if you didn't tell me it was there, then have a button for it on the menu. Like, I thought it was going to be like, oh, well, you can't do even basic things in the game anymore unless you, like, pay all this additional money, or whatever. You would think, the way people were talking about it, you would think all sorts of things that are not true, because the people who are ranting about it seem to think, well, you know, seem to just not know what they're talking about. Like, the number of, like, you know, it's kind of like the stupid, like, when the Borderlands 3, like, you know, like the fuck Epic Store thing, where it's like, you know, where basically everyone, you know, the internet decided that was the, you know, that was the one true opinion on that. Actually, kind of wish they kept Borderlands 3, probably. It's like, from what I've seen. I mean, I kind of bought it for the sake of being a dirty completionist, now that it's on Steam. But, I mean, I really do not expect to enjoy it, if we're going to be super honest about that. It's kind of reassuring that we still have glitches. Like, some things never change. We still have this stupid glitch where, like, you know, this guy just sort of hops up and down. But, I mean, it's cool, though. He looks happy. It's like, oh, I'm happy to see you. I want to be your little pony. Why don't I just take this one home and see if I can remember what button uses things. I now have a sturdy foal in my... I put him or her in my pocket, apparently, so... Don't question it. Ooh. Did they give the visuals kind of like another pass in this, that they sort of, I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't seen it in a while, but like everything looks kind of like, I feel like they kind of changed the color palette or something a little bit. I mean, I like it though. I mean, it's kind of like, it feels like, I don't know, I mean, it could be the original one. I could be talking about nothing for all I know, but, you know, I don't know. I just miss how pretty this game is. I haven't tooled around with this too much in a while. I did some off-stream roleplay. Yeah. Let's just say roleplay. There's some really good mods out there. Other than that, I kind of put this one to bed after my 50th Isle of Sipta stream, because it was my 50th Isle of Sipta stream. Let me put my big Harley Quinn mallet away for a second. Oh, I had someone on the wheel too. Oh, a Ymir priest that I don't even have an altar to, you know, I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I can't just like sort of leave them there forever. I guess I'm building myself another altar. I mean, gotta give them something to do. We want full employment around here. No layabouts. Have to create some shovel-ready jobs. Speaking of which, I just did the litter boxes, so that's cool. You know, at least I know that's taken care of. It's nice to like remember, like when you're getting lost in this stuff. It's nice to remember to manage your own base in real life now and then too. You know, you got to keep up on that. I think I can drop this rotten meat in here, in one of these. How about here? I'm going to keep using that side button until I remember to fix it. Let me find my options. Settings. Controls. Those all look pretty reasonable, actually. Key bindings. Use E, interaction menu, hold E. Oh, so I can't... Actually, that's... Is it? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I know what... I see what they, I see what they mean now, yeah, because that means that, yeah, because it was just use and then, like, but to interact with something, instead of just doing the default action, you had to hold the, whichever thing you... Well, what happens if I just change this to the mouse button? This stays on hold E. Jump, well, float and dive. Block off. Conflicted key won't be removed. All right, I gotta fix my combat bindings first, I guess. Building looks about the same as it ever was, unless I'm missing something. Toggle inventory is tab. Am I gonna have the same problem with if I use tab for this? Oh no, it actually works now. Okay, actually, I will just use a tab for my inventory. I'm happy with that. How do I even set hold E? Or is it just that if I set this to mouse button, it assumes that I mean hold? Let's find out. The mouse button is already bound action, use category combat. Alright. What if I do this and then hold the mouse button? Hold them. Okay. So that does work. So I can basically have what I'm already used to if I want it. Target lock is Q. Command is E now. Command menu is hold E. Ah. Alright. You know, I think that's okay. That's actually... I don't mind that. That's not terrible. I think I had a lot of really stupid bindings set anyway, so where is combat for light attack, heavy attack? I want block and offhand to be this, and dodge to be... Middle mouse button is already bound to action. Building piece picker and category building conflicted key will be removed. I'm just going to go with that anyway, because I don't think that's an actual conflict, because I think I'm only going to see that when I'm building, right? So, in theory. Alright, I don't care what's bound in building, it's not going to matter. Exit climbing. Yeah, I probably would rather... Okay, cancel. That was me just trying to move around the menu here. I didn't mean to actually bind anything to roll my mouse wheel. There's a toggle for sprint if I want one, but I don't want to bind one. Walk is backspace. It's a safe distance from wherever I would accidentally do anything else. Okay, so what happens if I... Great. Good job. Does this work now? It does. Okay, great. I don't actually have to use this elevator right now. It's just cool. This is the elevator that never ends, though. Just goes on and on, my friends. Okay, that's the console, so don't hit that. Oh, you know, I tried to fix that thing of, like, tilt coming up every time I fat-fingered the, like, the console coming up every time I, like, bumped the tilt key in Oblivion. I found the line in the initialization, and I changed it, and just, like, I wanted to see if I already changed it, and I hadn't. So I changed it to... It's like if you go about halfway down the Oblivion initialization file, like a little more than halfway, there's a section called interface with a line that's like the allow console equals 1, I think. I tried changing it to 0 and it still does not. Yeah, I still get the console. So apparently if there's a way to turn that off, I guess it was de-implemented at some point in the Steam version. I don't know why, because for some reason it just doesn't work. It makes me a sad panda. You know, actually, like, if I don't know how much they've changed about stuff like falling damage, so I don't want to yeet myself into the water this time. I mean, I actually want to take the elevator back down to my roof. I was like keeping up. I've read the updates and I watched a little bit of one of the dev streams, so this is actually a nice view. So I have sort of some idea what's going on there. I don't even, I couldn't even argue with you about like what they might have done to my followers, like health and whatnot, because well, these are level 0 followers. I don't think these are the ones that I was like really worried about their they didn't have like super high health to begin with. So I'm trying to see if do I have any high level followers around here? I mean, I still have my map room and I can still teleport everywhere, so that's nice. I mean, this is my second map room. And by map room, I mean map that I stuck on the roof of another building with no actual room around it, because I'm like that. Because I'm just built different, and so are my map rooms. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to see what they... like, telling what they did to the level 0 followers, I think some of these are like level 20s. I mean, my level 20s are still pretty impressive here. Got like what? This one I have to be a little careful. She got like 1700 health. That's actually not all that much in this system. Most of these seem to have over around like 3000 though. So this one's almost 4000. I mean, I think I can manage with that. he's got 2600 and he's only level 6. I should level him more. Okay, that works. This works. I was wondering why my canteen was highlighted. I wonder if there's a way to, like, sort of cursor the, around the hotkey bar or something. Select items that way. Still got my dancers. I like my dancers. You know, like, long-term goal, if I basically, like, wanted to do nothing but play this game the rest of my life, is, like, I would level every one of them up to 20. just for giggles, basically. Like have an army of hot harem girls with daggers. I think that's basically what we all aspire to in life. I mean, you know, adjust according to taste, obviously. I mean, you know, maybe you want hot dudes with daggers. You know, I'm flexible. I'm just gonna send this back up. I don't know why it's. Looks a little weird to have it, like, all the way down, like, you know, sitting here for no reason. You might ask what's powering these elevators that they're going up and down with, like, you know, no electric motors or anything. And that would be a great question to ask. I don't have an answer, but it's an interesting question. Glory of Flintstones technology. Let me see if there's any other settings I should change before I get into trouble. Okay, jump, crouch, float, dive, fixed climbing, sprint, dodge, parry, thrust, spin. Hitting tab in a menu that you don't exit with tab. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Okay, next tab and previous tab is E and Q now once you're in a menu, so if I go into here, I can go through tabs like this. E, 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 Q, Q, Q. And then I can hit tab to get out of there. Alright, I mean, this is manageable. It's my block and or kick and whatever button. I mean, it's not a full day in this place unless you got into completely avoidable violence. Hello. Can I block with this? I can kick, alright. Oh, yeah, see, that's why I shouldn't have come here by myself. They're as brilliant as ever. Yes, please line up so that I can smack you out easily. Alright, I'm sundered. I don't want to be hit until this wears off. Probably overstep my bounds a little bit here. And there's another horse hopping up and down for some reason. Probably don't want to be hopping up and down right there, buddy. Well, I somehow won that one. I really should have lost because I was playing like an idiot, but the victor go the spoils. Okay, my healing isn't even taking all that long. I'm already almost back up to quarter health. While I'm here, I may as well take some of this. Harvest Iron. Oh, okay, so that's my daily. Or one of my dailies or something. So if I harvest 10 iron nodes, that gets me something. I really have to read over the updates and stuff more, because I'm kind of guessing how this works right now. Just want to see what it looks like and get used to it again. I'm at 3/4 health again already. That's actually Harvest Iron completed. So what do I get for that other than, you know, another day older and deeper in debt? I should check my menu. Harvest Iron, uncommon, claim reward. Challenge XP. XP multipliers remaining 0. Pick up feathers from a vulture nest. Defeat frost giants. Yeah, maybe not. We're certainly not doing that right now. Harvest 10 black ice. Pray to the grave on Telos Island. Visit the Shrine of the Oracle. Where's the, where is the Shrine of the Oracle? Actually. And what did I actually get for doing this, by the way? Because right now I don't see anything in my inventory, and I couldn't really tell you. Oh, I made partial progress on this, I guess? Or not? Wait a minute, no. Nope, I am mistaken. That's just showing me what I have highlighted. Actually, let me go back to the beginning and see if I did make... Is anything, like, marked here or whatever now? No? Challenge XP. Oh, alright, that's 1, and... So if I get more XP from dailies, that unlocks the first of... What does Battle Pass do? Buy the Battle Pass to start claiming rewards. Premium Battle Pass... The Premium Battle Pass, I can speak, damn it, unlocks 15 levels immediately. And I guess you need Crom coins for that, which I do not seem to possess. Oh, so Crom coins are like Auric cells, so it's like you can buy that, but you get some of them back as if you complete the pass. You're probably getting most or all of them back. Well, that's actually not... Yeah, I mean, they kind of blatant... I mean, they either blatantly stole this idea from DBD, or they blatantly stole it from whoever DBD stole it from, so... Not complaining, really. How much do Crom coins cost? Yeah, so the Battle Pass is about 10... They're expecting that, like, maybe they're gonna get about $10 out of you every Battle Pass. Although if you never spent the Crom coins on anything else, I guess you could just use the same, like, I mean, like, really, like, if all you care about in DBD is the Rift and you just want to, like, you know, you could buy, like, the, you know, the 1100 or Excels or whatever for $10, and, like, the Rift Pass for that, I think, is 1,000, so it's like, and you get 1,000 for finishing it, so, I mean, in theory... I mean, in practice, like, you know, everything in the store is going to be tempting you. Meanwhile, and, like, you know, even if you do get all those back, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, but now I can also buy this outfit, and, you know. So I guess most people would spend them rather than save them for the next one. It's really not the worst model out there, in my opinion. Back. Well, like right now, I'm not seeing any like gotta have it kind of stuff though. That's my emotes. I didn't mean to do that. Unwheeled. There. And I'm over encumbered. I mean, I am literally carrying a horse. Is that other horse still around here? I don't think it's responsible of me to get another horse until I know what I'm doing with the first one. I mean, I already have 4 horses back home, don't I? This might not have been my best idea. At very least, I gotta drop this iron into one of my furnaces or something so I can get the heck out of here. You know, hand it off to the smelter. Doing the truffle shuffle. Very slowly I turned. Any game that has an encumbrance system, I will end up doing this because I will always push it to the limit. It will happen eventually. It is inevitable. Almost there. Be funny if you could just actually like see me drawing like a big burlap sack full of iron ore behind me or something, just for dramatic effect. Just drop this on in here. I could drop the furs and stuff off at the tanner's table too. I have Numidian railing stairs and I do not know why. It's probably from when I was finishing that little base on the secret pass to the volcano. That seems likely. You know, I haven't played dress up in a little bit. Let me put these on for a minute and see. Oh, it's the purpley one. I love this outfit. It is so cool. Wait, there we go. Let me try. Okay. Just want to get like a decent shot of me looking all awesome with in my workplace here. Boss lady is home. I hope you boys have been busy. Alright. Before I get this all damaged in combat or something. Put my... Well, I mean, if you can call this armor, but I'm going to put my armor back on. How do I get back to... I think that comes out by the cannibal zone, right? Probably. Watch the game crash when I get to my giant buildings. Oh, 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 ow. That could have been real bad there. I should have gone along that thing over there. I could easily have gotten splat there. I think I probably would have survived that much damage from that distance. It's just, it would have been irritating though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be sneaking past anyone, but we'll see. Really just want to run for my damn life. Yeah, Feast, you guys didn't invite me? For shame. I bring the best oatmeal bars, I'm just saying. Ow. Okay, stop. Hey ladies, how you doing? Oh, medicine man. Interesting. I don't have time to go try and fight the entire Dafari tribe over there just to get one medicine man, though. Yeah, I think I should keep running. Okay, they bailed out. They're a little done with this already. Excuse me. As soon as I get back to my base, I think I'm getting I'm at a, well, I would have to brew another pot of coffee, and I don't want to necessarily do that this late at night, but I don't remember it showing health bars like this if you hadn't actually damaged something yet. I wonder if that's new and if that's something I can change. It's actually a little distracting. I might not want that. Okay, my beacon from my Zath Shrine is still over here. I remember this thing randomly getting attacked all the time because there's an enemy that's practically across the street from it. Hey, Zath. If the game is chugging a little bit, it's because this is where I spent like 90% of my building time and like making everything stupidly overcomplicated. As you can plainly see. Like, why do I even have this, like, annex or this auxiliary building or whatever over here? I don't even remember. I do not quite remember my reasoning. This all had a purpose at one point. And now it's like, half of this stuff is like, if I demolished it tomorrow, it's like, would make no difference to my base functionality. This was the original, the tiny little sleeping shack was like the first level of this thing. This was like the first thing I ever built. And like my first actual base. And then it expanded, and I put multiple levels on it. Then I was going to expand it over here, and I put a second base, and then I realized that I can't, because since I started it in a different place, that meant the bridges and whatever wouldn't connect. And then I wanted to see, like, well, can I build a tower to climb this thing? And then I built a tiny little tower that was just wide enough to get up there and build stairs connecting and whatnot. And then that gradually... Then everything I built after that, mostly, like, most of that stuff ended up attached to this, and it ended up just sort of spreading out, like, you know, I had this, you know, it's like these two little buildings in front of it, sort of this whole complex, then laid a foundation back here and put this building on it, and that building, because I wanted to make a spiral staircase thing going all the way up, and then I built a little wall over here and connected it to a bank, and connected to a, like, laid a foundation to put this whole apartment building here when I got really ambitious, and I forgot that I gave all these people silly names. Can I actually climb this? I wonder if I have enough stamina to climb my own building. I don't think I'm getting all the way up. I think I'm going to have to take an elevator. I'll be very impressed if I actually make it up there. Oh, how about that? And here's that little bedroll I left here for no particular reason. I should really use the bed... Like, I just left one bedroll here as decoration, and I almost never use the bedrolls the way you're actually supposed to use bedrolls. Like, you're supposed to take one with you and plunk it down before you're about to go explore some dangerous corner of whatever area you're in. And... like, I mostly just rely on the beds in each of the bases I have around the world, but I really should actually just take this thing with me and use it, because that's the smart way to do things. As a matter of fact, I might actually just move placeable, return inventory, because it's a little bonkers that I never do things properly, and that's why I end up, like, you know, going on a 5-mile jog back from my base every time I push my luck too far. Just gonna build a little food court over here. Guess I never finished it before I stopped streaming. This upsetting. Where did I put my saber-toothed tigers? I think I put them inside the building. Oh wait, no, there they are. Bonk. And I don't remember why I gave them incredibly weak names. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, my kitties. This is not working out the way I imagined it. I was going to have, like, oh, like, you know, that I have, like, I'm standing between these two, and, like, there's not enough room for me to actually stand between them, so. Moment ruined. My day is ruined. My disappointment is immeasurable. Also, I don't know why, if there's a way to disable names, I would like it to be more, like, accessible, because I don't always want the labels floating over for every screenshot. See, I can tell that I have one's name and not the other there now. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Some of these screenshots be getting deleted here. Alright, you know what? I think I've maybe done enough here. Yes, it's kind of almost impossible to set up right in vanity mode, which is how I want to take the pictures, so. I've got my rhinos. That's probably not supposed to look like that, but stop. Alright, this is kind of the shot that I was trying to get here. That's kind of cool. They look angy. Maybe they want their fancy feast. Still got all this nonsense going on in here. Please, think of the turtles. Got a crate of war paints and a crate of dyes. Did I leave food in any of these? No. Left liquor over here. Nothing in the fluid presses. Have some meat that's already going bad on me here. Do I have a fridge to throw this in that's not already full? And now I'm trying to use the button I just unbound for that. Oh, okay. This is organized heaviest first now. I don't remember when I did that. I don't think it was like that by default. Or is there just one view setting for all the container types now, and now, like, since I'm using heaviest first for my inventory, that's everything? That's a good question. Well, I came here originally... Hey, what's up? To... She looks so badass. I like my Taskmasters. I do kind of miss when it was like... I like how they're kind of like chilling out together, like, hey, yo, hey, yo. Just having a fabulous day at work. My other honey over here. I'm apparently like a foot taller than her. I kind of dig the way she's staring me down, though. She's like, yeah, I know. Got my pet spooters. I actually have a lot more of these somewhere. I think I have... Didn't I have, like, about a gajillion of these in the animal pens, maybe? Or am I thinking of... Or did I do that in Sipta and I'm thinking of the wrong area? That's hyenas. I can put this horsey in here. I need to find it food to actually get it to... That's crocs. That's a croc. And this is empty, so I don't know. I think it might... Oh, you know what? I remember I crafted a bunch of them in the animal pen, and I think I placed the row of them by my jungle bases guards, maybe? I vaguely remember having done that for reasons. This was all, like, you know, so relevant at some point. Now it's like I never use that area. It's my Black Lotus Stygian, the best. Now Now they will know why they're afraid of the dark. Now they will learn why they fear the night. I need some seeds or something to give that dude over there. Some feed from a horsey. Here, horsey. Alright. So on the way to crafting. I'm sure that's not the optimal feed or whatever, but I mean, I don't care. I'm fine with it. Normal horses need love too. They can't all be like, you know, 1% chance like super horses. Did I never name... Oh, because they were legacy, right? And that's why I ended up not naming them. Yeah. I still have legacy followers from like before followers even had levels. That's how long I've been doing this. That's why I have all this stuff here. Wow. Now, one thing I remember, I mentioned the witch... Oof. Frame drop. I remember... I actually named her that. Okay. That I had a bunch of dudes back here. Okay, I still have them. And apparently they don't say that they're like max or whatever, so apparently I can still level them. Undead Monstrosity, Undead Kappa, Undead Hyena. I don't know if some of these just like fell under the mesh, or because I was pretty sure I had 2 Undead Kappa. Unless I managed to get one killed like an idiot, which sounds like me. I mean, it could just be like, because these guys aren't even standing on a foundation. They could have just plunked through the ground when I loaded in here because the physics got confused. I will look it up later. I'll look into that, but I remember having some undead soldiers, but I think those I actually used up and got killed, because I think I took them trying to beat some area that I shouldn't have messed with, and they all the, like, skeleton fought, like, the skeleton soldiers, like, the Silent Legion guy or whatever that I had, I think I got all those killed off, and that was 100% my fault, so, you know, 1, 3, 5... Yeah, some of these are probably underground, aren't they? Why don't I just look at my follower list? Yeah, they shouldn't be. They should not be like this. I think one of them needs to be placed back. Or it could be... I was just in here, so that's probably not the case, but I remember there being a problem where I kept... because of followers' spawn points kind of wandering a little bit, that they could be inside the building when they're not supposed to be. Because I placed them out there, and, like, you know, I'd have an archer I placed on the edge of a roof being, like, next to the building instead of on top of the building. Problems like that. Maybe I should just take these guys and start moving them to the roof, honestly, because I don't strictly need them to have them behind the building like this. I mean, I don't have purges anymore, and I don't really, I don't need them to guard the back of the building to keep this wall from getting knocked in again. I have 5, 4, 3, no. Okay, 1 and 3 are missing. 1 is missing. Let me use my follower recover thing. I don't know if they changed that at all, or changed the rules on it. Yeah, we're about to find out, I guess. Is this one missing? Wait, is it 1 or 2 that's... Okay. 2 is here, 1 I guess is below the ground then. I think their spawn points were way too close together. It's possible that they just sort of knocked each other underground. Just want to be absolutely sure that I'm not... botching this and bringing the wrong one here. How about rescue? Are you sure you want to rescue Undead Kappa 1? Rescued followers lose all their items and equipment. Yes, and I don't care. Okay. Alright, so that's now, I think that's on cooldown. Oh, it's not on cooldown? Well, I have like Undead Hyenas 2 and 4 need some help too, apparently, so. Hold on a second, let me stand somewhere that they have room to come back. Undead Hyena, I summon thee. Remaining cooldown an hour, alright. Well, at least I know where both of my Kappa are. You know. Because you gotta make sure you always have your Kappas locked on. This is Twitch. I'm actually tempted to just move these to the roof. Why don't I just do that? I mean, I could just climb my own building again. I'm not sitting here for hours while I, just for the sake of, moving these guys around. That'll be off stream. For now, I just want to put these guys here so I never have to do this again. Where are we? Well, hopefully never have to do this again. Too far. Oh, I can't cheese this anymore. They're wise to my shenanigans. Remember the time in Isle of Sipta, I think I had one follower actually follow me and then just did move and guard because I needed to... I wanted to bring 2 of them to my other base, which was like a good hike away. Alright, so I need him to actually follow me. Follow me, Undead Kappa 1. Let's head to the elevator. Hey, what? No. Stop. How do I... Okay, tab out of that. Sorry, I'm not trying to peek in your inventory. I don't want to make it weird. Is this coming? It is, alright. Also, is my Kappa actually with me? Is it following me? No, maybe? I hear shuffling and stuff and I don't hear... Oh, there you are. Yeah, he's a good boy. A good boy. I think I have everything cranked up to cinematic in this very busy area, and I think I'm pushing my PC a little beyond normal capacities here. So I apologize for any choppiness or whatever that we're going to experience. Where should I put them? Stand guard. So apparently I can't run across the world like this and then place them wherever I want. I have to it has to be reasonably close. Let's do that again. I don't know what it is they did with audio drivers or something recently, but something, I feel like something got updated, and I feel like some sound effects that, you know, they either are not playing or they're playing at such a low volume that I can't tell they're there. And it seems like an intermittent random thing. And I'm not sure if it's like... I'm not sure if I'm just gaslighting myself here and if I'm just like noticing something that's either always been there or just isn't there, but... Yeah, I just... Something feels fishy with the audio, and I can't tell if it's just me. Is that guy actually here? There you go. Hello. I'm just gonna stand guard with him right over. I don't want to put them like on top of each other, so I'm gonna have an empty space between them. And empty space between them and the corner so that they don't just like... If their spawn point shifts a little bit, they're not like on the ground next to the building again. I think that's enough for now, though. I'm not moving every hyena and every undead monstrosity I got. I don't know if I even have all my undead monstrosities, because some of them I think are legit gone because I think I got them killed. Like, I don't see 1 and 3, but I might actually have used 1 or 3. Are they still here? Undead monstrosity 1, undead monstrosity 3, 4, 6, and 7. So I should have 5 of them. Yeah, I see 5 of them, so... Well, except for there, at least one of the names is wrong, though, isn't it? Wait a minute. 7, 6, 5, 4, and 2, and... What does it say their names are on here? Why did I think there was a 3? It says I have 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7. One of these must have gotten a rename that didn't take or something. And I got 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I don't know. Need to give them better names in any event. Set priest, priestess. Still got my cool bank of cool stuff. I can't see where I'm going. Alright. Give that a rest for now, I think. Not raised in a barn. I'm going to close doors behind me. Yeah, it still only brings out the weapon and not the torch. Used to bring out both. Used to be more convenient. There was probably some reason they got rid of that, though. A lot of convenient shortcuts got rid of. They were gotten rid of because of people were doing shenanigans with them. It was allowing you to do things that weren't supposed to be possible. Okay, so I got challenges. I could pray the grave on Tellith's Island, which I think I vaguely remember where that is. Shrine of the Oracle looks like a character looking at Sipper Marrow, so I'm wondering where that, if that's where that is. Pick up feathers from a vulture nest is fairly easy because they're all over the damn place here. Or I could go into the frigid, frozen north and try and get some black ice. been going like maybe almost an hour and a half. I think I'll probably give this 2 hours, and by then I'll have more or less explored what this has to offer. Just trying to bring myself up to speed here. That's volcano. That's gonna be near Bridge of the Betrayer, I think. Or am I thinking of the... No, that's... Oh, that's the Frost Giant area. I don't want to go there. I think I remember doing this from Bridge of Betrayer, so let's cross our fingers. Warming up. I hope these spiced oysters or whatever are going to be enough to keep me going here. I will practically guarantee you they did not fix that bug with the rendering where stuff like fades in and out as you're climbing. I will be very shocked if they actually did. I also don't remember this area looking exactly like this, but I don't usually come up exactly this way, so... Do I get to go to the tree? Yeah, alright. I think this is more or less where I come down from where I'm trying to go. Whether I can get back up the same way is another matter. Let's rest and do this in phases. Then you hit this weird, like, shaped stuff that sort of doesn't... It's sort of like almost anti-climbing. You gotta fiddle around it. Alright, I know where I am. Come on, you can do it. Very cold again. I probably should have brought strong warming and not just warming. Progress. That was 2 nodes. A little worried about if I can make it to this thing. I can definitely stand here if I get... Alright, I'm making it, I'm making it. Can I run and jump from this to over there, or I don't even know where I'm going really at this point. Very cold again. Yeah, I might be a little misdirected here. Usually the terrain is warping in and out by the time I get up here, although that might yet happen. I think that looks like the volcano over there, and I'm heading roughly toward a volcano adjacent area. I think this is the way to the hidden pass. I could actually test that right now. I think that's... Is that the area I'm thinking of? Because if I climb up here to try to get those black ice nodes, things will get all weird on me if we still have the same glitch I'm thinking of. I'm actually wondering if they finally squashed that. I shouldn't get my hopes up, though. Could it be? Is it actually working? Yeah, I was pretty sure that this is the area where it's like I would get up here and the shape of the mountain would change. Oh, well, okay, it did a little bit. But I mean, it used to be like so bad that it was like this stuff was floating in midair and whatever. It used to be some kind of weird level of detail bug. Also, I'm a little over encumbered and a little cold. Is this one? Oh wait, is this one of those stones? Yeah, I think this is one of those.
Shall I speak, child?
Yep.
The passage
I remember this part.
Found, leading into the very bowels of the earth. Dare I speak of the fantastic city that they found there? Broad squares with twisted temples to the blasphemous elder gods who were all mankind and will be ever after. I need not speak of these things to strike true dread into your heart, child. I need only tell you of the creatures that dwelt in the city, beings that lived only in story, and the primal fears of the human heart. For beneath the earth, we discovered what remained of the serpent men of Velusia.
Okay. Do I have any more spicy food here to rely on? That's exquisite stew. I think the only spicy stuff I have... No, wait a second, I still have steak. Alright, never mind. Also, I could put this away before I waste more of it. Well, shit. Okay, so whatever perk I used to have that kept you from getting food poisoning, I guess isn't a thing anymore. So don't eat raw meat. Honestly, that part of that always bothered me, and I'm actually kind of glad if they changed that, because it used to be that, like, as far as survival game mechanics, it's like, why are we having survival game mechanics if you can just make you're supposed to have to worry about things like, cook your food so it doesn't poison you, and you can basically ignore that as, like, once you get 10 points in survival, which is like trivial. It's like first couple of levels. So if you have nothing else that needs the points, so I can completely see why that would be a needed change. I wonder if they moved it somewhere. Expertise seems... Yeah, they might actually have gotten rid of it, because I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, you know what, honestly, like... What am I doing? No, stop. I keep hitting E trying to get out of the menu, because I used to be E to go in and out of it, and, like, I'm just tabbing through everything and giving myself a panic. Yeah, I mean, good riddance to that perk, honestly. It was kind of stupid, if we're going to be really honest. Or at least for everybody having it. Let's just check in with our bed. I have no idea what I'm doing with half this nonsense in my inventory. I could just drop that right over there. I don't even know. I don't even care. I'm just going to drop some of the stuff on this convenient workbench here, so I'm not dragging it all over the place. Alright, let me close this. Do I have enough shelter here? Alright, I should be in full shelter. What's going on? Alright, there. I'll be right back. I just need to take a minute off this. Some water. Quick. Alright, I think we're back. I think that was all I had to do there. I'm trying to see if I can find... Oh, I'm extremely cold and I'm dying here. Wait, that's not good. That's not my best life choice. These lavas are still, like, kind of invisible, and I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be, yeah. Because they're very damaging. And I don't know when that started, because I remember these all used to glow red, and I don't know what happens that to the, to my graphics settings or whatever that caused this to be a problem. I really have to experiment and see if I can fix it. I mean, this is kind of sort of visible, but it's still not probably like it's supposed to be. These used to be like bright red that you could see them at night and everything. It seems mostly limited to that one specific area, though. Like, if I go into the volcano, I can see the big lava flows that I'm actually worried about. I should not be very cold, even with my armor and my spicy food here. I think they changed some of the calculations for that, so I'm going to have to be a little more careful about it. There's a point where it was really brutal and punishing to try to keep up with the cold problem, and then they made it super easy. Like the cold and the heat from this area and the volcano weren't like as much of a problem anymore. I'm gonna have to... I was trying to just like sort of low-key grab this and run past these guys, and I don't think that's happening. I really only want enough for the daily anyway, but... It looks like I can probably take him regardless. What? Where is that going? Hold on a minute. Oh, I got a hitbox problem here. Alright, there we go. I got stuck inside one of them. It's reassuring that nonsense is still a thing. Just like old times. Alright. I'm just going to light this for a minute. Let me see. Challenges. Click hard. So I'm at level 2 now, and Yeah, so I guess you don't get to claim these at all. Except for the ones that say free, you don't get to claim it at all without the battle pass. Which is like, you know, I guess that's not unreasonable. Well, yeah, otherwise you'd be getting free Crom coins, so yeah, I guess that's, Yep, alright. Well, I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. Just put that out. It's a really impressive trip from here back to anywhere that I actually want to go. Yeah, so I hope everyone else is doing alright. I had a heck of a day. I don't even want to talk about it. It was bad. It was just, I mean, it was nothing like tragic happened. It's just, you know, just everything was aggravating. Everything that could go wrong was cheerfully going wrong on me, and I don't know where I'm going. Is this my base? Am I getting closer to my base, or did I just, like, eat myself into space here? I want to go to my base, not to space. What on earth have I done? Oh, alright, I think I know where I am. Also, I don't know. That's ice, I guess, yeah. I think this might be the way to my winter base here. Or my star metal farming base, I should say. Yeah, alright, here we go. They changed the jogging animation a little bit. I don't know. Seems like they either I'm just not remembering how certain things were, or they tweaked a little bit of everything. Maybe both. Spawn point updated. Wait, is that... Was that star metal crashing in, or... I honestly can't quite tell. No, I don't see anything. I really don't want to be in that bed because I think that spawns me too close to the wall and I get stuck sometimes. That area is a little overcrowded. Why don't I go back? Oh, not here, but well, I could put my ice away at least. I could just leave this over here. Not really desperate for resources anywhere, so I mean, it probably doesn't matter where I drop half of this. I still don't know why I have Numidian stairs. I mean, are these even placeable over here, or... Yeah, just... Yeah, alright. I just technically extended the staircase a little bit, so great. If I ever need another hatch door, I have one apparently too. Do I have any war paint on? I guess I don't. Let's put this on. Classy. Now, how in the heck am I getting home? That's a great question. And do I have more torches here? Let's take at least a couple of these. Where am I and where am I going? That's not where the map is anymore. Oh, hey, Kelly. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. I don't know if my alert is going on. If I don't hear it, it might not be working properly at this exact moment. But welcome and thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. It's nice to have you around here. I was just tooling around. I haven't logged into Conan since they did the sorcery update, so I am just messing around just to see what they changed and fixing my key bindings and little things like that. Just showing people around if they're not aware that this is a thing. I haven't even tried to do any of the magic or anything yet. This is just me running around my existing bases and getting lost. Excuse me. So it's a pleasure to have y'all here. Thank you for dropping in. Where is my world map? Yeah, I'm stuck over... I have bases all over the place. I have one by the pass to the volcano. I have one for farming star metal here by Skyfall Ridge. The nearest other one that I have that I want to reach, want to get back to right now, is by the aqueduct. So I'm going to see if I can trot back over there. I always manage to get lost and attacked and everything on the way back from here, though. I really need to build some more intermediate bases, like little shacks between here and there, just so I know where I'm going. I mean, I did a couple of dailies in this, but I mean, that just means you know, just harvesting a few nodes and stuff, so I mean, it's not really a big deal. And I'm not, like, I don't think I'm really doing the battle pass stuff, so it doesn't particularly matter. There's only a few free items on there without the battle pass. I barely know where I'm going, and those are undead. Yeah, I'm kind of taking the worst possible route here. Where am I? Yeah, I'm trying to go this way. Terrain doesn't seem to like me, though. Also, my sense of direction is fabulous, as you can tell. Alright, here we go. There's some coal. I should probably grab that. It's not like you ever need less coal in this game. Oh, I remember this. I don't want to fight him right now. Yeah, I'll be going around, I think. Just passing through. Don't get excited. I think he's getting excited. I'm gonna be running. Sorry, I'm like enjoying the new update. It's pretty good so far. You know, I have no complaints. I know a lot of people kind of lost their minds over, like, you know, oh no, my cash shop, my battle pass, and then, like, I don't think it's really ruining anything for me, especially since I'm not really engaging with it anyway. I mean, I just like doing this mostly, just running around my solo game and smacking things. This one needs a few more smacks. Bonk. Alright, there we go. Oh, of course there's another one right behind him. Stop. No. Roll over, play dead. Great. Console definitely has quite a few bugs, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm doing this on PC for, I mean, I do most of my gaming. I don't even have a next gen or current gen console, I guess you would say. I'm strictly a Steam gamer for the most part. Let me check my directions again. So before I get, okay, I need to go past New Asgarth. Oh, there's a, I think that might be the, like, the one skull that's, like, hard to kill. I'm just gonna dodge him. I'm not really, I'm just geared out for, like, casual farming here. Where am I? PC, but started with the new update on PS5. Yeah, the last PlayStation I had was PlayStation 2, so that shows you how far behind I am on that. I mean, I've mostly been PC gaming ever since, but I hope you're enjoying it, though. I mean, I hope the console version is it's working out well for you. I heard PS5s are hard to get. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's people are really having a hard time finding those right now. I'm struggling a little bit because I'm not feeling well. I had kind of a kind of a rough day, so if I'm a little distracted and whatever, it's because I'm hurting a little bit here. Alright. I don't need the torch anymore. Well, no sense leaving this behind. PlayStation I had before, the PS1. Yeah, I've been with them from the beginning. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks that they ditched the backwards compatibility when they went to PS3, but that was kind of when I stopped keeping up with them, though, because that was when I really got into PCs. Lucky when they first came out, but then at Best Buy had a few available recently. Oh wow, cool. Took us 3 years to get a second one. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the supply of that is really, I'm sure they're struggling with that like they're struggling with everything else, so. Just glad you were able to find what you wanted. Yeah. This area looks familiar. Oh, there's rock noses over there. Okay. I don't think I'm too far from the aqueduct. I wonder if I can actually see it from here. It's like I have my big stupid Highland bases built into the. Oh, that's New Asgarth, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna be jogging around that. Nearly every time I try to fight my way through there, I pretty much always die, so unless I have a reason to go in there, it's not really worth it. I remember like leveling a follower that was I think she was like I was trying to get her up to level 20 and she was like level, I think level 18 and gained level 19 just as she was getting like beaten to death in there, so that kind of sucked. Oh, okay, well, have a good night. You know, I hope you have good sleep and, you know, maybe drop in again sometime. I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this because I kind of exhausted most of my Conan content with Isle of Sipta. Like, you know, I did like 50 streams of that. So, but I had a good time with it, though. You know, but I have a lot of stuff on my playlist right now, though. I just sort of wanted to drop in and see what they changed. But I hope you have a great time, and thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Alright, I'm almost home. And you should check out anyone who doesn't know Callie Kelly. You should check her out. She does some good Conan streams. I'm too weighed down to grab all of that. I'm just going to leave it be for now. My base is right next to a giant pile of ironstone anyway. I love this music. This is one of the best tracks in the game soundtrack. When you first reach the Highlands, it like just feels so amazing to get here. It's such a nice zone. Yeah, so I did, like, I built this thing under the aqueduct, and I actually, I managed to build a Like, I built a little, like, 1 brick wide tower up there and, like, then started building a foundation up here so they would sort of technically be the same building, so I could put elevators that would attach properly. And I even have, like, an elevator that goes from, like, the roof of this building up into that little shack with another bed up there, so. And I've got my Wheel of Pain, I've got my outdoor map room here. I've got a whole bunch of dancers. Who must really not mind the cold, apparently, because they're not wearing much, and a lot of good. I have like something like 4 or 5 level 20 followers guarding the entrance over there. And this was my base of operations while I was doing a lot of the Highlands part of the journey. This was the second major base that I ever put together. The first one was by Sandstone Plaza, and I really stayed there way too long. I should have put more effort into this. But the when I had purges on, the purges over here were just really kicking my ass. I lost half the building at least once. Close that. I've got my wolf here. Gonna go touch my bed, make sure that I'm checked in here. There we go, spawn point updated. Alright. Oof. Sorry, I'm yawning and stretching a little bit here. I had not been getting a lot of sleep the past couple of days, so. Happy without this. I mean, this place is a little cramped, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's a cute little base. I could show you the second part of. I mean, I've already done it once this stream before you got here, but I could do it again. Oops, and I fell. All right. I was really putting the Draketo bikinis on, like, everybody at one point, so. That's why I have, like, my stripper squad up here. Snipe anybody who, like, bothers my animals. Got a whole bunch of animal followers down there, too, and my dancers. Nice view from up here. Got an animal pen down there. There's that wolf over there is that thing is giving me so much aggravation, even though it's only like a 1 skull, whatever. I hate that guy. Yeah, I could tag the bed over here. I never really considered I should maybe see if I could put like a little walkway around this. Oh, I almost fell off. There's also, if I want to go, like if I'm coming from the lake area, from that little waterfall, I can jog from there all the way into this little way station and, touch my bed, and I'm kind of curious if I can still make that jump into the water. I hope this doesn't kill me. I guess we'll see. Okay, somehow I'm allowed to do that. It's just deep enough. Lots of crocodiles. Panthers, hyenas, and shellbacks, oh my. Got one of my horses up here. One of my little spider followers. Lots of bees. Had a lot of fun, like putting the DLC armors and stuff on people. So lately, I've been leaning like toward the Argosian set for the armor and weapons. Although I like the this is from the Treasures of Turan. I think this big mallet thing. I kind of like the style of the hammer, the warhammer, and a few other items from that set. And for building, I mean, this is just regular tier 3, I believe, but you know, for building, I'm starting to like the Numidian set from People of the Dragon, because that's like, it's got that nice medieval feel to it. This is another thing that's base that sort of evolved in stages, that I started with this thing and then it sort of got out of control. Yeah, alright. Well, this is pretty neat. I think that I am probably... I have like so many of those Zamoran Dancer sets too. I remember there was a point where I was just basically farming the Dancer Thralls, and like I ended up with a whole bunch of them. I just have them dancing on this thing around my bank. My, you know, my vault, whatever you want to call it. So, I haven't really leveled most of them yet, but I would love to, like, you know, level more of them up. A lot of spare building material in here. You know, I might give it a rest here, because I've been doing this a couple of hours and I just sort of wanted to drop in briefly. I wasn't even sure if this would like take an hour to peek around, but I might give this, let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that, give that a rest for right now. Maybe slip into something more comfortable. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Alright. This is traditionally how I used to end stream for this. Okay, well, thanks everybody for coming. I might dust this off again sometime. I have been wanting to do more of it. I actually had a dedicated server for a while, and had a couple of friends I had in mind to invite to it, and like, you know, everybody was just too busy to do anything. So, but you know, I'm going to keep that in mind again for some other time. As usual, like, I'm going to export my Twitch VOD to YouTube when I get the chance, and I'll just add this to one of my Conan playlists, I suppose. What I'll be doing next time, I don't know if I'm going straight. I'd like to, well, I want like to continue the Elder Scrolls Oblivion run, even though it's kind of a mixed bag so far. Like, I've started to really struggle with some of the encounters. You know, my build is sort of like not working out the way I want it to, and blah. But you know, there's no sense in crying over spilled milk. You know, may as well make the best of it. So I'm gonna see if I can get back in there and make some more progress next time I go live. But in the meantime, I am going to let this go. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.